This episode is fueled by Mountain Ops, supplements to conquer more and crush your countdowns. Visit mountainops.com for all your supplemental needs. Fuel, recover, repeat.
Shady's back. Tell a friend.
No. Dude, come on.
Whatever. Eminem's great.
Okay, can we edit that out?
Taylor Swift is great. Eminem versus Taylor Swift. Are you kidding me?
No.
It's like saying Beastie Boys versus Taylor Swift.
Hey, cheer up. Watch yourself, bro.
or Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, dude. All right. Welcome back to Countdown 2 Podcast, everybody. I'm your co-host, Drew.
I'm Leighton.
And we're brothers.
From the same mother.
We're doing that joke again? Man, come on.
Did we do it? We have so many episodes now that it's like
we're so
recycling jokes.
Popular. Yeah. So popular.
I did not say that. I just said we have a lot of content.
We're pretty big in Japan. Or was it Australia?
It was Australia. I was like, at one point, it was Australia.
There's one listener in Australia.
I was like, did the demographics change? But
so, hey, what is this podcast about? You don't know.
It is about mental health and getting from point. Here's our elevator speech. It's 6 in the. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's 7:30 in the morning, so I have no excuse.
Bro.
But no, it's about reverse engineering your goals. How to get from point A to point B, from living a crappy life that you're not happy about to being who you want to be. And this is our own experiences of how we did it for ourselves and are still doing it. We're still
journeying
working through
together.
Things, journeying. This isn't a place of arrival, but a journey that we invite you guys to come on. And yeah, I probably had more to say, but
that was beautiful.
That's the gist of it.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Well, I'm try to be like me.
I'm glad you know what this is about. Sort of. Speaking of, the topic today, self-trust.
What does that mean?
What? Oh my gosh, let's get into it. So it's the missing link between failure and growth, in my humble opinion. No, we've talked about in our past episodes failing. We've talked about quitting. We've talked about resilience. But sort of the combining thing between all of them, or the glue, is that, trusting yourself to try again. And like, I wanted to talk about that because it's like, so often, I mean, this journey is, ups and downs. We both know that. You decide to break your collarbone being awesome. So that sets you back.
It was a decision.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I decide to do this. We have video of that, by the way. You can go back and see it.
I'm still waiting for an episode where we don't talk about my collarbone.
Is your collarbone shy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
It's humble.
Don't do dumb things. Then we won't talk about it.
I decided to break it because I needed more attention, and I did not know it'd be this much attention.
Yeah. Well, see, you're the perfect influencer because you're like dedicated to more hits, literally, and
literal hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, last night I had to share the whole story and video during trick-or-treating with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time. He's like, dude, He's like, I heard something happen. What happened? But it's like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, it's a lot better than me, where it's like our cousin chimed in on Facebook. It's like, what happened to you? What injury? And I'm like, I tore my back up. How'd you do that? I don't know. I was old, I bent over and farted at the same time. I don't, well, yeah. It wasn't that. Or was it?
Many years of doing that.
It's trusting, knowing yourself, trusting yourself to jump back on the horse, to keep going, to not let your, to get in the way of your journey. kind of thing. So that's what self-trust is. The confidence that you can rely on yourself, your judgment, your ability to handle what comes, and your commitment to your own values and growth. In a nutshell.
Nutshell.
End episode.
Cool.
But no, whatever happens, I can count on me. And I think this speaks to last week because we were talking about like serving others and not letting that get in the way of taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Not as in like be selfish, but just I think this is a part of that piece where it's just like, you got to trust yourself. We trust others and we put our faith in others. We, hopefully they're trustworthy. But this is kind of the other side of that where it's just, trusting yourself because you can rely on others. There's plenty of times where I'll rely on others or have others help me and they're either toxic or they don't care or they don't know or whatever. And they just, let you down. And this is not necessarily like being selfish. It's just it's more developing of you, kind of thing. So
yeah. No, this is great. I really like what you said a minute ago.
Thank you.
That, like no matter what you can.
What did I say?
You can. Will you shut up and I'll say it? God. How many times I have to edit your voice down so you can actually hear what I'm trying to get out? Anyways,
I should not give you control.
What you said about no matter what, you can rely on yourself, which is huge. Like that resonated a lot with me already. So end episode.
Yeah, boom. Mic drop. Mic drop. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that.
Don't touch the mic.
Did I mute myself? Okay, good.
No, you did not.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be a favor for us if you did.
Well, no, I mean, like, where would we be if years ago, and I'm talking like, through my depressions and fibromyalgia and your depressions and things you've dealt and felt, faced and all that stuff. Like, where would we be if we had better, self-trust,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. I was looking at myself. I'm not looking at you. But.
Yeah, no, I know. I was my worst enemy back then. So like, I didn't trust myself. I've never even thought of to trust myself. And so as you're talking about this right now, I'm like, whoa,
bro,
dude. Whoa, it's deep, bro.
Wow. I think I'm hungover from all the candy last night.
Yeah, candy.
Halloween. yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, because it's right up there. Keeping promises to yourself. How many times have we promised ourselves, or I mean, I guess there's a better way of saying it, like, this is it. I'm changing everything. I'm getting in shape. I'm not drinking. I'm, whatever the case may be, and we, we drop it. We don't trust ourselves. Like we stop keeping promises or stop making promises to ourselves because we don't trust ourselves.
Yeah.
Doing what you say you'll do, even when no one else sees it. I guess.
Yeah, which I think. As a person that does that terribly or used to do that terribly of like, no one watching, doing things for others. It's like once you find purpose, like what we talked about last week, it's like, are you trying to just look good for other people or like look like the leader, or are you going to be the leader of your life,
Yeah.
And like, oh, this, I always say house projects, like this, my home that I bought, my home that I bought, that thing needs to get fixed. Am I doing it because a partner wants me to do it, or am I doing it because I should keep my house nice and like, and like look inward in your own house of your body.
Oh,
it's such a stupid metaphor, but
man, make sure you build a strong foundation first, though.
Yeah. gut the rot and black mold to start anew. I don't know. Wow. I just bought a house, so I don't know how houses work. I'm still living.
Well, basically, the only difference is you're responsible for everything, not a landlord. You are the landlord.
Hey, you know what? Everyone keeps telling me that because our water heater went out, and I like being the one responsible, even though I don't have a ton of like wiggle room on budget. But like, it's like, okay, I can get it done faster, and
Sure.
not like, oh yeah, we'll be out in 3 days or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can buy not the cheapest crap, like, and get what we want, and then make this little change, and there's some water damage. Let's gut that out, and so it's like, I have control. Like, this is nice. I'm not being controlled by someone higher than me. So, besides God. Anyway, plug.
Shout out Jesus. Yeah. What?
Faith plug.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Woo, man, where are we headed with this? So, hey, what does self-trust sound like to you?
Sounds nice.
Well, no, I mean, throw back to Braydon Bringhurst.
Yeah, Bringhurst.
Yeah.
Pro mountain biker, good friend of ours. Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 18. Yeah.
25, actually, I think.
What's 25? Oh.
I think it's 22 or 23.
I mean, we've got so many episodes, I just lose track, right?
I know.
So popular.
So much content.
But no, I mean, like, self-trust sounds like I can do this. And that was Braydon's big piece on a lot of the accomplishments he's had. It's just that mindset of like, I know I can do this.
Yeah.
I can figure this out. Even if I mess up, I'll learn from it. I don't need to have all the answers right now. I know when to rest and when to push,
Yeah. And even to a point where like it's cliche, but fake it till you make it. It's like, tell yourself you could do it, and like you'll do it, versus panic, freak out, giving up. I'm trying to, I'm thinking of like in the moment situations, but it's like, no, I got this. Like, I know what I'm capable of, and I'll figure it out. But when you said, what does it sound like? It's funny. Now I know what your question meant, but it's just like what it sounded like to me was it sounded comforting, like I can do this. Like it sounded freeing of anxiety, freeing of doubt and pain. It was kind of a release of like, yeah, I can do this. So thank you, brother, for
you're welcome. Well,
changing my life today.
Booyah. I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, when you were saying that, I was just like, well, okay, so it's almost like a sense of control. Like you're able to take control back because the outside world around you is, crazy or whatever the case may be. And, okay, I can do this. So you're kind of taking back control, kind of thing. Okay, this is great.
Thank you.
You can clean that black mold out of your new house. You could do it.
Get up there.
You don't know how black mold works, do you?
Thankfully, no. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like I would like to not have to be an expert on black mold. That'd be great. But
so what's why does self-trust matter?
All these questions, dude.
Wake up, bro. This is where the rubber meets the road.
I want rubber on dirt and rocks, not road. I want a mountain bike, not road bike. Anyways,
you like that?
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Yeah. Why does self-trust matter?
So you can.
Do you even have the outline up?
I do, and I am trying to switch back, and then you're like, let's ask a question. Like, okay,
because it's in the outlines. We have a loose script. We try to keep a loose script on purpose so that we can banter and call each other out, but just so that we also can kind of stay on course, keep our udder clear and
udders.
I actually had somebody called me the other day, and they're just like, my udder of my boat is good. I was like, oh, you heard the episode. It's rudder. It's not udder. It's rudder. Come on.
That's so funny.
I don't trust myself to know the sayings.
We need to make a shirt that says my udder is good. Countdown 2 podcast.
My udder is pointing north. What?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if that's even a saying in boating. My rudder is pointed north. Okay, cool. Okay, so without self-trust, you second guess your every choice? Chase
hide.
External validations?
Run away.
Ooh,
numb
you
it.
overthink instead of acting. That's me.
Yeah.
You lose momentum when life punches back. Pushes back? Punches back. Yeah, own that. What about with it? With it.
This episode is outfitted by Pendulum Threads, built for the hybrid athlete. Head to pendulumthreads.com and use code COUNTDOWN2 for 15% off your order. Pendulum Threads. Perfect comfort, perfect performance.
See, this is why I self-trust and not trust you.
Well, normally I'm the one that's on top of everything, so.
Thanks for taking a break. No.
My udder is the lead udder. We need to make sure that when we reference that we are like, back in 5 episodes ago, you said udder instead of rudder and scene. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. So let's go. 3, segment 2, the body connection, how self-trust shows up in the physical realm.
Let's go there. Listening
Let's
to
do
your
it.
booty.
Listening
Body.
to the booty.
The body. Knowing the difference between
body.
I need rest. Okay, you talk about this all the time where it's like, I need rest or I'm avoiding hard work, you know. But it's true. It's true. It's a good thing to listen to your body, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do hate it when I'm just like, bro, man, my body's dead. And you're like, get your butt out there. Hey, do 10 more. Suck it up.
Because back then it was lazy, it was tired, it was, weakness, and I was trying to beat the weakness out of you, literally. And it's out of love. So the mind connection, building mental and emotional self-trust, keeping small promises to yourself, following through when the motivation fades, how to rebuild trust after breaking it. I don't know if I've had that like strong connection with myself to be like, I can't trust myself again to start. I'm just gonna fail again. I don't know if if that was more subconscious than an actual thought or conversation with myself.
But I don't know. I don't know though. I mean, there's times where I have specific goals, even now, where it's like I'm gonna do this, this, and this, but I've failed every time. So then I just don't make those plans or don't,
Yeah.
because of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And there might be some people out there that have that conversation, and I'm not trying to belittle it or anything. I just, was just thinking about myself, just being like, come on, buddy.
Well, see, and this is the beauty of,
this,
this is the beauty of having both of us here, because I can call you out on your blind spots. I'll call them blind spots that you don't see. And you can call me out on mine, but I have none. So,
well, I do, and then you cry, and you don't trust yourself.
That's because
to
you
speak truth in front of me.
You call me out with 4-letter words.
Friend.
That's why I.
Friend.
I like how you went there.
Actually, it'd be freeing for it to be a 4-letter word, but whatever. Well, I like the
wait, what?
FRIE.
Oh, that's how you spell it, friend.
FRI. Anyway, you got this is a SpongeBob episode, Oh wait, that's fun. Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, never mind. Fizz for friends. Who do you think? Anyway, I like the next part with self-forgiveness as a key piece. Not beating yourself up, but recommitting. Like I had when I was going through a really hard time last year. Yesterday.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Black mold.
I had a friend who's just like, give yourself grace. And that really stuck with me. It's just like, just be kind to yourself. You're going through a lot. they didn't say like don't be your worst enemy, or don't,
That's what you took away.
Yeah, like we've said this before, but it's just like you can have someone on your team no matter what. And it could be yourself. You could be you rooting for you, don't self-sabotage. Don't
All right. We're our worst
don't be your worst
enemies.
enemy, and that's not good. That's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, family's awake. You can hear little feet running around. But anyway,
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just owning that and learning through that and growing past that, that self-forgiveness, having that is, I mean, like 90% of the battle right there,
Yeah.
to be able to get back up and grind and keep going,
Well, yeah, and like there are times still where rarely, but it's like, I suck, or like, I wish I did this better, blah blah blah. And it's like, we'll do it better next time, like, or I'll be tempted to go to Haley and be like, I'm sorry, I'm not great or not as good or something, self
Yeah.
deprecate, and she hates that. She'll be like, be a man and know your worth. Like, so if I'm not, and sometimes if I'm not feeling great, I'll be like, dude, I'm freaking awesome. She's like, yeah, you are. Like, you are freaking awesome. And we'll just hype each other up, like, but like, no one's going to believe you're awesome if you don't think you're awesome, like, no one's going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Professional athletes, like Tom Brady, just for instance, because he's kind of a football player, I guess.
I've heard of him. I think
no one was looking at him when he was, I don't know, first getting started, and he was emailing coaches and just like, you've never heard of me, but I'll be the best thing you've ever seen. And Patriots listened, and
well, they listened and had
happened,
him as a backup.
Yeah, oh yeah,
He was a backup.
See, you know
first.
more than I do, but
I mean, I've heard of him. I heard this once.
But yeah. So like,
but yeah, having that confidence in yourself, not
yeah.
Well, I mean, even in that case, he's like, I'm not going to let the scouts or the teams or whatever the case may be dictate my future.
Yeah, he took control.
He was proactive, took control. It became a backup, but when it was time for him to shine, when Bledsoe got hurt, he clearly did something. I don't know, 5 Super Bowls? I don't know.
Yeah, something, I don't know, something kind of cool. Something about being the GOAT now of football. I don't know. But the alternative is to like be like, I suck, or no one's noticing me, and like just waiting for an opportunity to come or waiting for someone to believe in you. It's like, it's not coming. There are loud enough people that know their worth. So like, do that for yourself. It's just, I don't know. We have a tool. Don't call me a tool. I'm waiting for it. we have.
It's called an udder.
We have a tool that at our disposal of our brains and our hearts, and like that we can move forward. We can make change. We can make change for so many people in our lives and ourselves. And like, we get in our own way and not live life to the fullest, because life's freaking sick. And when you do it right, when you do it better, when you do it, like when you choose to have fun, when you choose to like make time to go mountain biking or adventures, if you get stripped, we didn't have corporate jobs like a couple hundred years ago, so what was life about? We didn't, I don't know. I just get so annoyed at how easy it is to like all the noise, like get in the way of people living their lives. Because it's just messy, and it's consumerism. It's, you need to buy this to have status. It's like, fuck that. Be an awesome person. That's your worth. Be safe, be funny. I mean, you don't have to be funny, but no one's as hilarious as, or not everyone's as hilarious as we are, but
Wow.
My train track will chug, and then I'll go down a mountain a little bit, and then my train of thought.
Yeah, no, I was tracking your train of thought as it plummeted. But anyways, so yeah, how do we keep that? How do we build that self-trust?
Well, listen to Countdown 2 podcast.
Booyah.
On
Boom.
everywhere you go. If you can stomach it. See, even I get annoyed when you're like, we have 2 listeners. I know we're joking, but like, no, we got way more than that. And like, even me being like, if you can stomach us, I'm like, no, we got good content. Like,
Yeah,
we're
pretty much a big deal.
Pretty awesome. No biggie, but no, seriously, love doing this, and it's like becomes my favorite part of the week. It's not a job or a chore, but I like that I say I love doing this, and your face goes sour.
No, I just because I don't know where you're at, where you're going. It's like you're off the train.
Ride
tracks.
a roller coaster, baby.
Yeah,
we're here.
Exactly. Is that a fairgrounds roller coaster that's rickety and?
I just saw a video.
Are you the carny?
Yeah, of the zipper ride falling apart, basically. I was like,
yeah,
cool. Looks. I'm pretty sure that's the same one I rode as a kid, like the exact one.
Oh, seriously, man. Same carny. Sorry,
Drew and I grew up in Fairlife, by the way. Every summer running.
That just sounds really bad.
Like our parents.
You were the bearded lady.
I was gonna say it sounds like we were at a circus. We were not
performers.
We just worked at a fairgrounds. We're the freak show.
Good times. Good times.
Good.
That's why. Yeah. So, anyways, no, I want to dig into real quick building on self-trust. Building that up inside of you, and I think that that's going to be a hard thing to do for a lot of people, including myself. Where it's just like, I mean, because it's all intertwined with trust or with just our belief in ourselves, our self-worth even, I mean, it's so poisonous. And you bring up great points. Yes, you do. When you're not on fire.
I know I
do. of just like, man, you derailed me. Damn it. Where was I going?
I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, I know. That's part of the problem. But no, bring up great points of just, seriously, I'm not getting it back.
We're never recording in the morning.
But they were.
The day after Halloween.
They were great points that you brought up. So, yeah, good
Kudos.
job.
I'm so mad. I actually wanted to know what you had to say so I can shut it down.
Okay, so I was talking about like how intertwined it is with our identity and what we talk. Oh yeah. So what I mean, you brought up great points about how everything around us is the opposite of what we need. I mean, it's basically what we're consuming, the internet, the socials, the whatever the case may be, is all negative, and it's all geared to make you feel bad because it's a consumer, world, and how do you get people to consume? You tell them they're not worth it, kind of thing. And I mean, that's way oversimplifying it, but that's what we're eating day in and day out.
Yeah. Yeah. And even it might not sound negative. It might be like this product.
Oh, no, it's sick. Beautiful marketing. I mean, beautifully ugly marketing.
But that just means you without it isn't sick, like you not with. So that's a negative, it's like, oh, I need something better. I fall to it all the time. And I have to remind my, mountain bike gear and stuff. It's like, I just like this. There's nothing wrong with liking stuff or wanting something, but like if it controls your self-worth, I have to be like, no, I have a rain jacket that's great and it's Fox, and but
you didn't have to get that top of the line water heater. I'm sorry.
I said water jacket. Fox Racing water jacket is what I'm
But
talking about.
I was going back to your homeowning.
No, thank you.
Yeah. But no, I mean, absolutely. And I'm the same way where, I mean, the other day I was on a site and I'm like, oh, look at that jacket. And it's like, my gosh, I've got like 6 amazing jackets now that I've had for a while. Granted, I've had them for a while, but they're absolutely amazing. Why do I need this other jacket? Well, it doesn't have this, sheepskin, interior, blah, 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 or, whatever. I don't know. But it's just like, no, like, I mean, I've been more, lately I've been more, or just wanting to just pare down, I mean, if I could, I'd only have, white t-shirts and blue jeans I'd wear every day,
Perfect.
and that'd be it, and
No
I
one
could
would care or notice.
wait, what?
I just,
But no, I mean, that's comfortable to me, right? And
Yeah.
so, I mean, it's, and I could do that. It's in my power. So why don't I do it? But anyways, it's like that consumer mindset of just like, oh, more. And I hate it. Like, we're looking to move here, I don't know, sometime this year. Well, or in a year or whatever the case may be. And like, we're looking
back down here to me.
Yeah, no. We're looking at, I mean, you're worth it.
Hell
to
no.
move. You're worth it to move down there to you.
Oh, buddy.
And anyway, as long as what I was getting at is like I mean, there's with the housing market and how expensive things are. I don't want to own something that's like, okay, 5 years ago this was like $200K cheaper. I guess that's the way things are. But anyways, like I was like looking at 2-bedroom houses, and we can make that work. And it's like, ooh, less things to clean, less things to manage, I mean, we have, it's nice to have a spare room, but you fill it, it's nice to have a big garage, but I fill it. And like, I look around my garage and be like, okay, I don't use that. Okay. That's in the way, like, how did I get all this stuff? And it's like, well, you have space and a consumer mindset or a consumption mindset. Anyways, we're kind of getting off of self-reflection or self-love,
Well, it's still important. It's still good. And it's also stuff we haven't really touched up on very much.
Yeah.
And in your old age, it's less rooms to like, what? Are you calling me? Trying to get...
That's horrible. That was horrible. I thought you were going to be like, less rooms to break a hip in. Fall down. Find your body.
Is it 2-story?
Our current house is.
No, I know the one you're looking at.
Well, I mean, we're like looking at areas more than we are houses, just because houses come and go on the market, right? So
yeah, I just don't want you to fall and break a hip downstairs. So
I'm just about leery of that.
Real quick, I wanted to add when you're talking about like simplifying, like a couple years ago lived a minimalist lifestyle, which just put a lot of worth into having one jersey, or 2 jerseys or something like that versus many, and like getting the good use out of them, and getting rid of the clutter, and it was really nice. Like it freed up a lot of mental problems. And then a couple years ago when I stripped the foundation of my life, I was camping full time, homeless, and living out of my car. When I had my mountain bike, my car, basic camping stuff, outdoor camping shower, and a tiny car.
Oh yeah, your car was
a little Chevy Spark, like
dinky.
I was not in my Subaru where I can sleep.
There was no spark at all.
No, I was sleeping on the ground, but it was the happiest I'd been. Like, it was just freeing. It wasn't just because I was out in nature and stuff. It was just like, it was just simplified, back to basics. And I look back and I'm like, I don't know how I lived through all that, but it changed me. It made me stronger. It made me more resilient. I couldn't, when you're camping full time during the summer and it's 100+ degrees and you're outside, or trying to sleep at night and you have to drive up the mountain to get to colder elevation, and you got coyotes around you and stuff. It changes you. But I I loved it. I'm so grateful I went through that. So anyway, just, so instead of buying a house, go camp full time.
Oh my
The
gosh,
whole
wow.
family.
I was gonna make a joke about living in a van down by the river, but it's like, ooh, that actually sounds great.
Yeah, it is great. Let me tell you. And for years I wanted a tiny home, and with a family. It's just everything's right here, and you're more encouraged to be outside,
Right.
and enjoying the outdoors instead of just, being cramped up inside or whatever.
You
And
clearly live in a sunnier climate than me.
California, yeah, that's true. But there's rain gear, but yeah, so anyway, just saying, you have excuses and there's solutions to them. But just love you so much.
Yeah, self-trust this. By the way, for those that didn't see what I did nothing. I just said self-trust this. Okay. So just want to be clear. I did nothing.
You do nothing.
Dude,
Do.
You do. You do don't. So, yeah, self-trust. What's your takeaway?
I thought we were just getting into it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm getting into something. No, what do we walk away with? What do we, we've had interactions with some listeners recently, and it's just like, what would we tell them if they were here listening right now, or what, like watching us or with us or whatever,
Trust yourself.
No, okay, what I would really say, oh my gosh, it's so hard sometimes.
To be my brother?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. No, I would say too that, especially with people that are, going after it later on in life, they may be in their late 30s, 50s even, seeking health, seeking better health as they age and stuff like that. I'd just say, part of that process is going to be to, look at yourself. Do you even like yourself? Do you trust yourself? Do you, why are you doing this? Is it for, I would hope, especially working on yourself, that you're doing it for you. And, you can always obviously do it for your family and, being around for them, being healthy for them, but man, do it for yourself. It's part of the whole picture. I know of a guy who's getting ready to get married, and so he wants to really look good and fit and lean for his bride and all that stuff like that. And I know him well enough to know that he's just he's doing it for himself. He's doing it for the wedding, for her and all this stuff like that, but he's ultimately doing it for himself first, because of that healthy relationship he has with himself, I guess. But
yeah, I'd
yes.
say I'd say it's really hard to know where to start when you're when you can't even trust yourself. You're at a point where you're so low. It's all,
I'm just gonna fail again.
yeah, it's gonna fail again. Why even try? It's
Thanksgiving food's coming up.
Yeah, it's easier to you get a lot of short-term gratification. No, instant gratification of doing nothing. But in the long run, it just feeds the self-hate. So be someone that you want to be. I'm trying to think back when I was really struggling, and rock bottom, and what would help, because it's easy to be oh yeah, go do it. Oh, go trust yourself. What? Okay.
Yeah.
And I would just say the easiest mundane things you have to do, responsibilities you have to do in the day, just be I can do this. Just tell yourself that, and practice it, try it, start small. You don't have to okay, I need to trust myself. I need to tell myself I can do it. I need to go do it. I need to go, just that is so overwhelming. And it's just start with the basics. Learn how to take things on, just things that you need to do each day, going to work, eating, I don't know, what think of the smallest thing that is the hardest thing for you, and just start okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. I could do it. And don't put an expectation that's too high that when you don't do it, you're like, I just failed again. Do so. Oh, I need to go move that from there to there.
Yeah.
I can do that. And then you did it. And it literally makes a like chemical of dopamine in your brain of like, oh, I did it, and just like, and if you build on that each day, then it becomes a mountain of efficiency of accomplishments. It just adds up. And do it small, start small, start bad,
Just start.
meaning like it's okay that you didn't do it perfect every time. Give yourself self-grace, take the expectation off. Or like, my family, I need to get good for my family now. It's like, no, just stop putting that high expectation. Just do the small changes each day. Don't put the I hope they notice, and I hope they say something, and I hope, it's like, that's also not doing it for yourself. That's doing it to make the peace, I guess. I don't know, but
Or
again, just
clicks.
You make the clicks, I guess. But yeah, so like, but it gets easier as you get trained for taking on life. It gets way easier, like, to where now it's like I can handle everything. I trust myself. If not, I have a support group that, of people in my life that can help me. And so my mind is stoked for each day, stoked to go mountain biking, stoked to like wake up and spend time with the family, whatever. It is a complete like 360 change from how I was before. And I started small and started bad. We both did. So it works. Like, sorry to speak for you, but
Are you though?
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
But
No, I like what you're saying, and especially the piece of just start small, start, training your brain. I mean, I think of Braydon Bringhurst where, I can do this, and he, did the whole enchilada backwards, which is a crazy, insane, thing. And it's like, we look at that and go, oh my gosh, I could never do that. But he didn't start there. He started small somewhere else, saying I can do this. And he trained himself up from these small ideas and tasks. And it grew and grew and grew into doing crazy things. And now it's like, well, why can I not do this? Or how can I not do this? I mean,
right. And he didn't just go, I'm going to do it one day and then did the whole thing. He went and trained. He went and did certain sections that he identified the hard things on, like, okay, I'm going to have troubles here versus like, I got it, like, and worked on it and took notes. And he, there are certain segments where he did it like 150 times over and over again,
Literally,
and figuring it out, literally 150 times.
Yeah.
And then, even on the day he did the whole thing, he and training outside of that and figuring out, he changed his training his programming to like, face the challenge. So
face the reality of the challenge.
Face the reality of the challenge, exactly. But
yeah, so I mean, as you're going along, I'd say my own personal deal is like, no matter what happens, just keep going. Just keep building that trust in yourself. Keep on pouring into yourself. And I mean, the results, maybe you're frustrated because, hey, I've been working so hard, but I haven't lost any weight, or I've lost a little weight, or whatever the case may be. And the answer's not just stop, the answer's not just give up. And I'm talking to myself because I have to every once in a while just remind myself that with you blew your back out. Dang, that sucks, man. Like, there goes, I'm feeling not the not workout. My body's feeling it. And poor choices last night. But too much candy.
I'm so proud of you.
And so, but it's like, no, I can still do this, and this. Focus on that then.
Yeah.
Like, focus on what you can't, like we always say, control what you can control. I can do this. I can do blah, 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 to build that back up. And what comes of that, I mean, everything falls in line with that. Everything falls in line with what you tell yourself, because that's how our brains work. And if you tell yourself negative things, oh my gosh, it's amazing how negative everything is around us. You know, if you tell yourself positive things, and it's not fluff. I mean, like you say, it's not like just that Braydon was out like, you know, hey, I'm going to do this, and goes tackles it on try one. No, he trained the heck. I mean, I think it was over a year he trained for it.
Yeah.
Got people
he
around
didn't not
him.
do it and then quit and be like, oh, I can't do it. I suck. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean he's a professional mountain biker, and he got
For a
training
reason.
from professional bikers. You know, like I mean just all these things that he put in place to be able to conquer this challenge. And so I guess what I mean by that is just a reminder of just like, hey, you know, this is a process that is built over time, forged over time, and you just need to continue to stay with it, be consistent with it, be consistent with what you're desiring to do, and that builds that self-trust to carry it out, kind of thing. So
Yeah. And you can't just give up when things get tough. Like so don't give up on yourself. Like if you're trying to get your family to safety, and it gets really hard, and you're not used to things being difficult or getting through the difficult things, you can't just quit. You can't just stop. So like build that consistency now. Like when we're mountain biking, if we get hurt or are tired and it's an out and back or something, you know, and there's a lot of climbing, like you still got to get back. You can't just like, okay, I'm done, you know, and some magical car comes and grabs you unless you're shuttling. But
I was thinking unicorn or something, but
yeah,
you said car.
but like back when I used to run, when I was going through a really hard time living in Portland,
It might have been because you
know,
were running.
right. I know it's okay. I had a track right next to my house, but like oftentimes I liked either having to do an out and back, or not even an out back. I like doing a loop, you know, further than I usually can go, because it's like no matter what, I still got to come back. And like if I can't run anymore, at least I'm walking, you know. And like it conditioned me further to do better, choosing the hard stuff. Like if you choose to do the hard stuff instead of go the lazy route, I'm not even gonna say easier route, lazy route, like make a decision, tackle it, you know. I call it attack mode. Like if you're, for mountain bikers, you know, if you're coming up on a really fast on a rock garden, you have hesitation, it's like no, I got this, like let's go, my bike can handle it, it's my own, you know. If you try to avoid it, you're gonna crash, you know, or like have hesitation on it. Or if you and it's like, oh, I did it, you know. It's like it mindset, all this stuff we keep talking about, it's just all encased into the human experience, you know, on how to tackle hard things. So start small, start bad, and let's do it together, and let us know how you're doing, and we're here with you guys, so, and you guys are here with us, so
I can figure it out. I can do this. Even if I mess up, I can learn from it. I don't need to have all the answers right now. I don't know when to rest and when to push. All right, excuse me. I know when to rest and when to push. That's all we got for today.
And as you keep doing this, shut up. As you keep doing this, you'll be able to like, oh, I can do this because I've done it before. Because I've already proven to myself that I've done something even harder, way harder. I survived camping full time for 6 months or whatever it was. Camping. And so it's like, so we'll see. And that's the thing. Back then, I call it camping because back then, if I told myself like I'm homeless or whatever, or like I have nothing,
no, good point.
I would have just fallen apart. But I was like, dude, I'm gonna make this an adventure. I'm gonna make this fun. I've always wanted to do something like this, you know, kind of a mindset, you know. And I did it. It was just like, dude, I'm out here living life, you know. Like I got family texting, not you, but family texting me and being like, I wish you weren't out there and having a hard time. And I'm like,
I
I'm
texted
doing
you and was
great.
like, I'm
having
glad
fun."
you're out there. I hope
Yeah,
Bear come and snuggles with you.
Okay, you said,
No,
well,
no.
you did say all of that, but yeah.
But no, I mean, I did get to walk with you. I got to walk with you through that time, and you did. You had a sunny disposition, I guess, in that sense. Where I mean, you had your little twinkle lights up that got stolen. But anyways,
That's
you know,
funny.
you made the best of it to where it was like, this is a short time thing. I'm gonna enjoy it while I have it. And like I remember seeing you grow through that time. Like you had a sense of freedom, a sense of, you know, like you turned it from a, oh crap, I don't have, you know, a place to live to, man, I'm just enjoying this time outside alone. You had minimal access to your phone or internet and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it was great to see you flip that script, because you could have easily been like, bro, I'm just homeless. I suck. You know, when I think about my situation, I'm just, you know, and what comes from that? Oh, drinking yourself to sleep, and you know, whatever. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I did that some.
you know, I mean, it was
You
cold
know,
nights,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But you, I mean, from that, even you would fail and then would pick yourself back up and learn from it and continue on. So, way
Yeah.
to represent and lead by example.
Oh, bro. I won't tell anybody you said. nice
Yeah,
things
let's
to me.
keep that between us. I don't want anybody to know that I think you're great. Yeah.
I think you're
So,
great too, bro. But
I got it.
yeah, this has been an
I know
amazing
you do.
journey, and I never ever thought I would say I'm thankful for what I had to go through. And so, you know, you guys will get, you know, whoever's listening that needs to hear it, like you'll get through it, but you need to do it. You need to trust yourself to be able to do it. Because you know, you can have some help, but after a while, like you need to take the training wheels off and go, and it's so worth it. Like it's hard, but it's freeing. I don't have the same pain anymore, you know. But anyway, but it was an alright episode. I think we're good.
Yeah, I still have the same pain.
Back pain. Me, I'm the pain.
I'm pointing at you. Yeah, I was pointing at you, bro.
My eyes were closed. So.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Have
you.
a great
Love
day.
you, dude.
Love you too.
I will. We're gonna go play soccer, and then we're having a sleepover all weekend. So pray for me. No, I can handle coyotes while camping.
Yeah, we're gonna be in a deluge of Pacific Northwest rain.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Shut your face.
It's like, dude, we have
suck.
like 10 days of 75 degrees, and
it's horrible.
but
I can't believe the sunshine.
rain's
Man.
coming. So anyway, I'm just kidding. Love you, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Go
Okay,
ride
buddy.
your bike.
Beep, beep, beep. What? I can't even get on a bike, jerk.
Oh, true. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
you're such an ass clown.
Just trying to encourage you.
Yeah.
I love
Your
that. I
encouragement
love that
sucks.
anger cut off your. You're like what?
You ruined my air horn.
I did. All right.
Always keep your udders pointing north. There we go.
Udders north.
Yep.
All right.
It is a shirt.
It is a shirt. All right. Love you guys.
Peace.
Bye.